Hello there, it's me, Sapphire Moonbeam, and I'm going to do another general Lenormand and Oracle card reading today on collective energies. And as I say in most of my videos, if you have felt called to watch this, I believe there will be some messages here for you. But since it is a general reading, not everything will specifically apply. This is a Lenormand deck. It has much fewer cards than tarot, but the cards in each Lenormand deck are pretty much the same. See if another card pops out. Yep, there it is. Okay, so the first card is the heart. And the heart card is the 24 card. You can see a woman looking through a beautiful wreath of ivy. The heart represents love in all forms. It represents affection, empathy, good intentions, attraction, enthusiasm. It can be regarding your passion in life. It can also be a card regarding romance. It can be enthusiasm. And the next card is the letter. It's the number 27. The letter is a message or a text or some kind of communication arriving for you. It's written, it could be recorded. The third card is the whip. It's a number 11, but it's also the broom. The whip, it can be about coercion, an argument, some sort of discipline, but also with the broom, it can be about sweeping away negativity in your life. So when we look at all three together, you're going to be getting a message about something that you're either passionate about, or enthusiastic about, possibly even a new communication from a romance or a love interest in your life. And I tend to stay on the optimistic side with my readings. I believe that the broom here is going to be about you sweeping away the old and sweeping away the negativity. I'm going to grab a couple more cards here and then even throw in an oracle card to see if there's an additional message to what we have here. You can go to sapphiremoonbeam.com and you can find out about my energy art, my stone and crystal jewelry that I make by hand, and also my oracle deck, and I'll show you some cards and things for my oracle deck in just a moment. Grab a couple more. This card is the card about the child. It's the number 13 card, and you can see there's a young girl that's playing with a stuffed animal. Okay, I'm going to just pick a couple more cards to go with this reading. Okay, so let's start over here. Number 21 is the mountain, and it represents an obstacle, a limitation, a problem, some type of delay. It might be something that's very discouraging to you, overwhelming, disappointing. And so combined with the heart, I believe that whatever you're passionate about, whether it's something that you do for creativity or for your job, or if it's a relationship that you're waiting to start, there's going to be a delay still. It's not going to start just yet. But when you overcome the mountain and you overcome the obstacle, then you have the Stork card. And the Stork card is all about change. And it's about movement and relocation. It's about rebirth. And if you see at the top, there are two birds that are equals. And they're not looking towards each other right now. They're looking away. So they're not connecting just yet. But there will be some communication soon regarding this change coming up for you. So there is hope. Hang in there. It's gonna get better. And the child card, as you can see, is number 13. It talks about innocence, new beginnings, trust, childlike play. There's beautiful flowers there behind her head. That's also about beauty and rebirth. So I think that before this new beginning can happen, that you are very passionate about, that your heart is into, there will be an obstacle still to overcome, but communication will be starting towards this new beginning and this rebirth. You need to sweep away the old, get rid of the old, whether it's negative beliefs, whether it's a prior partner, whatever attitudes that might be holding you back. And once this beginning starts to happen, you're going to have fun again. It's going to feel good. It's going to feel brand new. It's going to be a very, very pure new beginning. Now I want to grab at least one card, maybe even two, from my Oracle card deck. My Oracle card deck is a self-published project. It's called Moonbeam Magick. And if you go to moonbeammagickdeck.com, so those two words and then deck.com, you can find out more about how to order. Over the span of about 5 years, I created 46 different paintings for the different Oracle cards in this deck and the different subject matters. And I wrote a guidebook that goes with it. So let's turn these over and we'll grab two cards to see what can help bring about this change. So the first card is forgiveness. Forgiveness is the number 12 card. Forgiveness is important for your spiritual growth. Do you need to forgive yourself for something? Do you need to forgive someone else? Forgiveness is something you do for your heart. Forgive someone you believe has wronged you. Find a way to wish them well within your spirit. Forgiveness heals your heart and gives it wings of freedom. Wishing someone well will cut the emotional ties that have kept you bound together in periods of non-forgiveness. The affirmation is, I forgive myself and others. I will find forgiveness within my heart. My heart will soar and be free. So it's really interesting that I placed that on top of the mountain card here, because it's all about your heart. And if you need to forgive yourself or someone else, that is what helps you overcome the obstacle. That is what helps you get past this mountain that's delaying you from this new beginning and this new change. So the last card here is Shattered. And I often tell people that Shattered is the most important card in my deck. It's the number 35, and as you can see, there's a heart there in the middle. So we have the heart theme again. It's got pieces inside of the heart, and all the different colors are reflected outside of the heart. It's not exactly what you would think of when you hear the word shattered, but let me read the description that I wrote so that you'll understand more of what this card is about. When life makes you feel shattered, what do you do? Do you pick up the pieces and try to use glue? Do you sit and cry and do nothing but frown? Do you leave pieces of yourself scattered all around? Here is my simple wish for you. Whether it happens or not depends on you. I hope you find love deep in your heart and gather the courage to make a new start. Pick up some pieces, but leave some behind. Discover there are new pieces for you to find. Rebuild yourself to make something new. One day you will see a more beautiful you. The affirmation is, I will use the pieces of my shattered heart to rebuild myself beautiful and new. Since this was placed over the child, it's a very childlike description that I created for this card, and it's simple, but it reaches a lot of people. I have read this card to people at shows where I've done just a one-card reading, and the words I wrote from my heart go straight into theirs, and it's made several people cry. But crying is healing. Crying helps you move on and release and let go and whip yourself back into shape. Sweep away that past. Sweep away the things that no longer serve you. I truly believe that this reading, more than anything, there's 3 different references to the heart. Learn to forgive yourself. Learn to forgive others. Your heart will be set free. And if your heart is still shattered after whatever you've dealt with, pick up the pieces, rebuild yourself, make yourself new, and then there will be more communication and good news to come about this new beginning. So thank you for joining me today and seeing about my Oracle card deck, Moonbeam Magick. You can also go to sapphiremoonbeam.com and find out about all of my stuff. You can follow me on Facebook at Sapphire's Moonbeams. And I want to thank you again for joining in. Please consider subscribing to my channel and you'll get updates about whenever I do new readings. Have a blessed day, everyone.